Hey y'all, and welcome back to another speed build. Today is actually going to be a shorter video. This is just a little starter home I did in Brindleton Bay, and I think this is, I also tried to limit the packs. I think I only used like maybe Nifty Knitting and Cats and Dogs, obviously, since this is in Brindleton Bay. I think I start out using other packs, but I go back and change it towards the end. And I think if you download it on the gallery, it's going to say that it uses University, but there's like one plant I forgot to delete. So if you get it, it's just going to get rid of that one plant. So you should be fine. But anyways, so if you watch my last video, you'll know the whole story with how my computer tried to just kill itself last time before I managed to get the last video up. But so far it's been doing alright. I think after this video I might try and just reset Windows and everything on it and just see if that'll like maybe help it out a little bit. It's still running kind of slow and it like it'll freeze up sometimes, but I mean it's not too bad. But I am going to try and just maybe hopefully ride this out till the end of the year, and then at that point maybe I can see about getting a new one, because I mean I'm trying to buy it as much time as I can, but this thing is on its last legs, I'm pretty sure, and I mean that's fair. I've had it for however many years, but I'm not ready to get a new one just yet, and I don't have the money to, even if I did want to get a new one. But anyways, like I said, this house isn't anything too crazy. It's pretty simple. Obviously, since it's a starter home, I didn't get to do too much decorating. I got a fair amount of stuff on the inside. And then I can't remember, I might have gone to debug for the landscaping, but I think actually on this house, I might have been able to do it in the budget, I think. But yeah, so that was good. And, I have this deck out here, which I mean I probably didn't need, and I probably could have saved money without it, but I thought it was nice to have because this is like a beach house, and I think I do end up putting like an easel out there, so that's good. And then I think maybe, yeah, here's where I go a pack and I start like changing things, trying to make it a base game. Well, at least trying to limit the packs. Like there's a bunch of stuff I just use that I don't think about, like those stairs I had originally from Seasons. I use those all the time. Those get-together columns, I think if anyone has get-together, they use those all the time just because they're really useful. And also the University windows I really liked on this house, but I went back and changed those just to the base game ones with shutters, and I think it still looks pretty good. But yeah, and I guess, if any of y'all like regularly check out what I do on the gallery, you've probably seen like some interesting builds going up recently. It's just because if any of y'all watch LoneStarSims, she recently started her Fixer Upper series again, and I've been doing my submissions for that, but like because of that, some of my builds have turned out kind of weird. Like the one I uploaded earlier today, probably this will be going up, so couple days ago when this goes up, was just a house that was, the front and backyard were just was completely filled with gnomes, and there was a giant ghost gnome on the roof, and it looked ridiculous, but I mean I thought it was funny, and there's a whole backstory to it. So I didn't make a video of it because I was just like playing around and I just wanted to build. I didn't want to have to worry about recording or anything, but if you do want to check it out, it's on my gallery, so you can go look at that, and I thought it was pretty funny. But anyways, yeah, there was that one, and then I think there might have been another one that I tried for her series, but that one I think was, I mean it's a rundown house, but it's more normal than the gnome house. But anyways, I'm just going through. I managed to move the back door so I didn't have that weird like extension off the side of the deck, and then I also use Nifty Knitting in this house. I mean, I probably didn't need to, I just wanted to, just because, I mean, since that pack came out, I haven't really, like, got to use a whole lot of the stuff in it yet. So I wanted to get all that, like the rocking chair and I think the couch and the chair that came with it are really nice. And also the desk I think I used in this house too, which was cool. And then I think I moved the rocking chair out there for a second, and then like, I thought realistically if you were like playing in this house and you had Seasons or something, like it'd make more sense just to put it inside so you could use it, and it also saved me a little bit of money not having to pay for both of those chairs and making just replacing one of them with the rocking chair. So I think I changed that at some point. And I also moved the dining room over to the other side of the house, and that's where the desk goes. Yeah, there we go. And then the next couple of houses actually that are going to be going up, I might have mentioned this before, I can't remember, but they're going to be smaller houses. I think a couple of them are renovations, and then a couple of them, I'm pretty sure they're starter houses. If not, they're pretty close to being starter houses. At the very least, they're, as far as I can remember, they're all pretty small. And I've also been trying to limit my packs a little bit more just so more people can download them, but yeah, I just decided to go with the smaller house thing. It's not something I normally do, so it's like a fun challenge to try and make houses that are smaller and like on a budget and only use a few packs. But I mean, I've also been kind of doing it just because I haven't had as much time recently, and I can get more of those out and still keep up with my schedule than doing a bunch of bigger houses. But I mean, after things calm down a little bit, I'm sure I'll probably go back to doing more normal size houses here pretty soon. I probably won't do one like the Retro Hollywood one I did for a while, but I mean, that's kind of just a normal thing for me. I built like a big house like that, then I have to take a break from those just because they're fun to build, but then I want to furnish them just because I want to know that they're done, but I don't really enjoy furnishing stuff usually in The Sims, especially when it's that big and it gets kind of repetitive. So it kind of wears me out, and then I have to go and just do a bunch of smaller things like this for a little while. But I should at least in the next couple of weeks be able to get some at least normal family home size houses out. But I do want to try and keep, I'd like to try and keep maybe doing the budget thing. I don't know how that's going to go, just because usually I forget about it while I'm building, but I would also like to try and just keep limiting my packs. Just because, one, I think it's a pretty good challenge, but two, usually beforehand I was just kind of doing these for me, so I have all the packs, so it doesn't matter which ones I use, and it was fine, but I want to make it just so in case anyone does want to download these, they have the option to, and they don't have to own all the packs. Which is also why I'm not using custom content, because normally I have a lot of custom content downloaded, and I may do it at some point, but at least for right now I don't want to, just so people don't have to go and download a bunch of custom content just to download my houses. Because I usually just start out with a couple of pieces of custom content, which wouldn't be too bad, but then after a while, I start coming up with more ideas and going and looking for things custom content pieces that I can use to make that happen, and then I end up with all kinds of different stuff from all kinds of random places, and I can't remember where I found most of it, so I'm gonna try and not do that to any of y'all. But yeah, I also usually in my starter houses, I usually make them a little bit bigger, and I also use more expensive appliances and electronics and stuff, so they're usually pretty scarce for when I'm playing in them. They don't really have any decorations, it's just the bare minimum what you need, and they're pretty empty. Usually in my bedrooms, the only thing in the bedroom when I start out is just a bed, and then the living room will just be maybe a couch and a TV on a table, and that's it. But I tried to decorate this one a little bit more. I got all the furniture and stuff in so it looks full, and I also managed to get I think I managed to keep most of the curtains, and I got some plants and maybe a couple of paintings somewhere. I don't know if I did that actually, but and then I got the rugs and stuff. But I thought it ended up turning out pretty good. And then I think I still haven't realized that I'm using those university windows, because those were the first things I did, and that's kind of what I based the house around. Well, actually, I think I was planning on just using university and nifty knitting, but then I realized that didn't really make any sense, because obviously this house is in Brindleton Bay, so I don't know why I wouldn't just use the pack that the world comes with and just go for a different one, but I think I just realized that, so I'm going back and changing those out. Because I do like those university windows, I just usually don't use them, I don't know why, but I mean, I was planning on using them on this house, but then it just made sense not to. And the base game ones on this house I thought looked just as good with the bay window and everything. So I just went with those, and then I got to go back and use some of the cats and dogs stuff, which was good. And there was also a bunch of stuff I didn't realize was base game, like that little plant right there, not the one I just put down, but the other one on the inside by the door. That one was actually base game, which I didn't know. But anyways, we're into the screenshots now. There's not many because it's a small house. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoy. Feel free to download this, and I will talk to you all next week. Bye, everyone.